We're going to move along with on academics. Dr. Keller, would you like to introduce our presenters tonight?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Pavich. This evening, we have with us Yorktown Elementary School, and they're going to showcase the innovative ways students in grades K through 5 engage in hands-on environmental science learning through the school's greenhouse and community garden. And I believe Mrs. Gavin is going to lead this. So, Mrs. Gavin, when you're ready.
All right, good evening, Mr. Pavich, members of the board, and Dr. Carroll. I am Megan Gavin, the proud principal of Yorktown Elementary School. Tonight, we are pleased to present Growing Together, Cultivating Environmental Science at Yorktown Elementary, highlighting how our school is partnering with families, local organizations, and community partners to bring environmental science to life for our students every day. Yorktown Elementary's environmental science program directly reflects two key priorities of our division's strategic plan: collective commitment and future-ready graduates. Through our greenhouse, community garden, and family engagement opportunities, we are strengthening our collective commitment by bringing together students, staff, families, and community partners in support of environmental stewardship and student learning. We also partner with students and volunteers from York High School and Christopher Newport University, providing meaningful service and learning opportunities that strengthen connections across our community. At the same time, we are preparing future-ready graduates by giving students hands-on experiences that build scientific thinking, collaboration, problem-solving, and responsibility. Through authentic, real-world learning, our students are developing the skills and the mindset to become thoughtful innovators, leaders, and stewards of their community and environment. Next, our Garden Club sponsor will share more about a unique partnership that supports our community garden while turning student learning into real-world environmental impact.
Good evening. I'm Amber Collins, the STEM teacher at Yorktown Elementary and sponsor of the Garden Club. In this role, I have the opportunity to work alongside students, families, and community partners as we grow and maintain our school garden through hands-on environmental science experiences. One of the most meaningful partnerships is with the Peninsula Chicken Keepers, or PEC. 3 times each week, students help collect and sort excess cafeteria food waste into designated buckets. PEC then picks up the food scraps to help feed chickens, turning waste into a valuable resource and helping students see sustainability in action. Our partnership with Yorktown Elementary families is equally important. Before summer begins, families receive training and opportunities to help in the garden, ensuring it continues to thrive even when school is out. During the summer, we host Story Time, a family literacy event where students and caregivers come together to read, learn, and enjoy the garden as a shared community space. We also welcome families to our annual STEM night, where students participate in hands-on activities connected to the garden and environmental science. These partnerships help students see the power of collaboration and demonstrate how schools, families, and community organizations can work together to create meaningful learning experiences that benefit the entire community. Next, we invite you to take a closer look at Yorktown Elementary's community garden in action. This video demonstrates how students actively engage in planting, nurturing, and harvesting while applying science skills, building teamwork, and learning the importance of sustainability.
When we think about the garden here at Yorktown, it is a true community garden. You could come here in the summertime, and we had families. We had multiple families that signed up to help us take care of our garden throughout the summer. We would make posts on our Facebook page throughout the summer when families could come and just get anything they wanted, the cucumbers, the tomatoes, it really was that whole process, all hands in.
So primarily my 10-year-old and I would come out during our week and prune parts of the vines that were a little more worse for wear to kind of keep the plants healthy. We would weed the garden. We would take some of the compost and move it to the compost pile.
Mom showed me what some of the plants were. We took out weeds, and then to reward us for all of our hard work, we saw a monarch butterfly.
When you think about a garden, it's something that's very easy for our kids to connect with and for them to know about, and then they are involved in the whole process here, from planning out where the garden beds go, to doing the research to decide what can go and grow next to each other, to the best times of year to plant and to harvest.
Being out in the world, you're constantly problem solving, and so when we come out to the garden, if a plant has a problem, we have to think about what could be causing that problem and how we can solve it. And I don't always know the answer, and I think that's the best part of it, is that the kids and I get to learn together.
I like how we can work together with my classmates.
It feels amazing because all the hard work that we put in, it just feels really good.
Because of the state of the world right now, we need a lot more trees. Trees are getting cut down. Pollution in the air. I just want to help out the environment.
I appreciate feeling so included and that my experience and knowledge is appreciated, and just hearing my kids talk about it and get excited about it is what I'm looking forward to.
This is an amazing place for children to learn.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you two Yorktown Elementary School students, Keegan Rowling and Cash Stevens, who will share more about their experiences with our garden club.
Good evening. My name is Cash Stevens, and I am a 5th grader at Yorktown Elementary School. One of my favorite parts of Garden Club is harvesting what we plant. It is exciting to go out into the garden and see everything we have cared for and turn into real fruits and vegetables that are finally ready to bake. There is a lot of care that goes into making sure we harvest just at the right time so nothing gets wasted. I remember one time I tried some kale straight from the garden, and it was amazing, way better than anything I had from the grocery store. That moment made all the work feel worth it. Harvesting shows me that patience and teamwork really pays off, and it feels good knowing we help grow something from the very beginning all the way to the end. Good evening. My name is Keegan Rowling, and I am in 3rd grade at Yorktown Elementary School. My favorite part about Garden Club is planting seeds and help take care of the garden. As the plants grow, we work together to water the plants, pull weeds, and make sure harmful bugs and diseases do not damage the garden. Keeping the garden healthy is important because it helps our plants grow strong and produce fruits and vegetables for our school community. Being a part of Garden Club has helped me learn more about science, teamwork, responsibility, and how small actions can help our environment.
Before we close this evening, I would like to sincerely thank the entire Falcon family and Yorktown Elementary. Our community garden is truly the heart of our school. Beyond environmental science, it creates opportunities for collaboration, family engagement, and even sensory experiences that support students with diverse needs. This work would not be possible without the dedication of our staff, families, and community partners. Thank you for helping our students grow in learning, confidence, and connection to the world around them. Our student presenters have a special gift to share with each of you in honor of this work. Straight from the garden.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
At this time, we would be happy to answer any questions you might have.
So I have 2 questions.
Okay.
So when should I plant this?
When should you plant it?
You could probably plant it any time now, but you might want to act fast.
Okay. And,
This came from your garden, right?
Yes, sir.
okay.
The
And-
seeds were harvested by our garden club students in the fall.
Okay. And for the students, you said kale. Was it kale that you ate that was the best? What was your other favorite vegetable from the garden?
It was a lot of other things. I think it was nasturtia.
Wow. I don't even know what that is.
What did it taste like?
It was, I don't remember.
Yeah. Did you grow a lot of tomatoes?
I mean, I
too?
know it was-
different types of tomatoes too? No, you don't like tomatoes.
I don't like
yeah.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I didn't used to like them either, but yeah, good deal, good deal. All right, thank you. Good job.
You're welcome.
Okay. I have a couple questions also. I mean, this is awesome. I've seen it over at Yorktown, and I'd love to see every elementary school have one because it is very cool. Now, question for you. Did you get any of the funding by chance from the York Foundation for Public Education?
For the compost program, we did. We got a grant this year for our compost program to expand it.
Cool, cool.
It grew so quickly. The compost program grew so quickly, and the kids were so into it, we kind of couldn't keep up. And so we used the York Foundation for Public Education to help us. We have little like compost pails that stay in the cafeteria on the cafeteria tables. And we've taught the kids what goes in a compost bin and what doesn't.
Right.
And then our green team and our garden club take those and transfer them into bigger compost bins out in the garden. And that did come from York Foundation.
Did I see one of the rotating? Okay.
Yeah, we have 3 or 4. Yes,
Oh,
we have 4
wow.
of those.
Okay. The other question I had was about the stuff for the chickens. I have chickens myself, and I know you have to be careful with what you give them. Do you have the kids, did they learn what the chickens could eat?
They don't learn specifically what chickens can eat, but chickens, I grew up having chickens of my own, I'll be honest. But I learned as a child that chickens will eat almost anything you give them. They're not supposed to all the time, but they only get fruits and vegetables. We only compost fruits and vegetables. There's no bread or anything that goes into it that might fill up their stomach when they're not supposed to. So the students all know exactly how to take care of it.
Well, I just want to say, first of all, thank you. Well, thank you for all the tours I get of the garden. I love that it's in my district and I get to be a part of that. And I want to thank you for the lavender. This actually happens to be one of my favorite things. And I'm growing a little bit in my herb garden, but I have wanted to always try growing from seeds. So this is perfect. So thank you.
And she's actually doing a week this summer.
Yeah, I am. I'm excited about it.
So guys, you grew vegetables. What was the most fun part doing this work?
I think honestly picking them and trying them out after we pick them because we get to taste the different flavors.
Very good. So what's your favorite?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay. Very good.
Well, and Keegan too, I think she is making the impact of our garden go even bigger than just our school. Can you talk a little bit about what you're doing this summer with your Girl Scouts and coming to the garden?
So I'm gonna be bridging this year to juniors, and I'm going. There's plant badges. So I think since they're doing summer taking care of the plants over the summer, since we have a plant badges, I think we should go there because then we can learn about them and try them out. And maybe there might be strawberries to try.
And do you have your garden at home by any chance?
No.
No?
No, but I did plant a pumpkin seed.
Pumpkin seed, that's good then.
Is there anything else you need to ask?
Yeah. I'm really impressed with your shirts, guys. They're really awesome. I think you guys doing a phenomenal job. This is a skill you guys learning, and it's gonna serve you in life because before in the day, everything used to be grown at home. No grocery stores, it was gardens. That's how it starts. So you guys learning that skill, it's very important. Preserve it. Keep it up. Do it at home because that's the best tasting vegetables you're gonna ever have. Good job.